Sir, can we start, sir? Or shall we wait?
Yes, sir, you can start. They will join.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Good morning, my dear students. Last class we have discussed about computer networks, Python programming, and introduction to cyber security. So today, once again, we will see uh, the topics what I am going to cover. Today I am going to cover cloud computing, information security, network security. Then followed by the assignment I have given to you. Up to 8 topics you need to cover today. So then we will see security auditing, cyber forensics, mobile security, ethical hacking. So for each topic again we are executing practicals after my theory explanation of all the topics. So in introduction to cyber security we have covered 16 topics including with the fundamentals of cyber security, ABC of cyber security, terminology or jargon of cyber security, components of cyber security, workflow of cyber security, all the concepts, 16 concepts I have explained. Then Python programming, 12 concepts I have explained. Then computer networks, 11 topics like introduction to computer networks, types of computer networks, OSI layers like PD and TSPA, physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, application layer, tools and techniques. Then fourth module is cloud computing. Today I am going to explain in detail about cloud computing, 12 concepts like introduction to cloud computing, characteristics of cloud computing, types of clouds, services of cloud computing, cloud architecture, virtualization, cloud security, case study of software as a service, salesforce.com, platform as a service, MS-Azure, case study infrastructure as a service, tools of cloud computing, techniques of cloud computing. If you see these 12 concepts today I am going to explain what is meant by cloud computing, why it is so important in cyber security. In olden days we used to have small servers, small systems, computers, small centralized server like that. Nowadays through internet we are connecting all the systems end to end, server to server, server to client, client and server, we are connecting through internet. So that's why cloud computing having important in cyber security. Cloud computing is a model for enabling ubiquitous, convenient, on-demand network access through the internet to a shared pool of configurable computing resources such as network, server, storage, applications and services that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management effort or service provider interaction. See, first cloud computing is a model. Model means simplified version of the reality. For enabling ubiquitous. Ubiquitous means everywhere presented technology is called a ubiquitous. Convenient, on-demand network access means pay and use technology through internet to a shared pool of configurable computing resources. That means configurable computing resources means networks, servers, storage, applications and services that can be rapidly provisioned. Means very quickly we are getting the service and released with a minimal management or service provider interaction. This is called the cloud computing definition according to National Institute of Science and Technology, which is located at USA, United States of America. So this is the definition contains the complete information about cloud computing. See, cloud computing is an internet-based technology. It is also covered in the definition. Cloud derived from depiction in the network diagram, that is called different types of networks and protocols, that is called TCP or IP, transmission control protocol or internet protocol. These are the two important protocols we are studying under transport layer. Cloud is an internet-based development of applications and services. Why we are using cloud? Cloud is used to develop service-based applications, infrastructure-based applications, platform as a service-related applications. Cloud computing is a multi-tenant architecture. Tenant means who are staying rent for in the house. That is called tenant. Multi-tenant architecture means multiple users are connected to the cloud. Suppose we are using Amazon service storage purpose. So I am connecting with the Amazon service cloud through mobile. You are connected with the laptop. She is connected with the server. He is connected with the tablet. That means multiple users are connected to that cloud. Such type of architecture is called multi-tenant architecture. Architecture means structure which comprises the software and hardware components. Cloud computing is a 5-4-3 formula. 5 means 5 characteristics, 4 means 4 infrastructure models, that is called types of clouds, and 3 means 3 major services. So that's why it is called the cloud computing is a 5-4-3 formula. Very, very important. Cloud computing is a form of distributed computing. Distributed means we have metropolitan cities in India, 4. So Chennai to Kolkata, Kolkata to Delhi, Delhi to Chennai. So these are the 4 metropolitan cities we are connecting each other through distributed computing. So there are data centers in each place. Through internet we are connecting and sharing the information, communicating each other, etc. So cloud computing is the cloud computing came from the even grid computing. The heart of cloud computing is data center and virtualization. So what is meant by if I am asking the simple question, what is the heart of computer? Everybody says CPU, central processing unit. Same way, the heart of cloud computing is data center and virtualization. Data center is nothing but collection of high integrated computing servers at one place is called a data center, and virtualization is a technology. Virtualization is the ability to perform multiple tasks in a single system is called virtualization. Through virtualization we are performing various operations, various applications. What are the virtualization softwares are available? There are 4 virtualization technologies are very famous in the worldwide. The number one in the market is leading VMware. VMware is a virtualization technology software. VMware is a company. In order to develop various applications, service-based applications, infrastructure-based applications, platform-related applications, we are using the virtualization software. The best consumer of cloud computing is Gmail, because Gmail is a mailing service application system. A Google company giving free of cost for everybody Gmail account, and uh, it is a best consumer of cloud computing. Means everybody using Gmail account for their official purpose, and as well as their common activities purpose. Like, that's why 24 by 7 service is available for Gmail. If you wake up at 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock midnight, if you open Gmail will open, because the service is available 24 by 7. That's why it is a heart of cloud computing, is data center and virtualization. Any doubts, my dear students? Please respond. Anyone? It
No,
is,
sir.
it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So cloud computing characteristics are five. Those are OBR square M. O stands for on-demand self-service. B stands for broad network access, and R stands for rapid elasticity, and one more R stands for resource pooling, and one more M stands for measured service. So first one is on-demand computing, means pay and use. That is called on-demand computing. Sir, I don't have a software. I am purchasing from Amazon. You can go for through Amazon. You can purchase your service. That is called on-demand, means pay and use. Then second one is broad network access. Broad network access is nothing but 24 by 7 we are getting the service. That is called broad network access. Then third one is resource pooling. Resource pooling is nothing but all types of services like SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, anything as a service, and technology as a service, database as a service, application as a service. All services at one place is called resource pooling. Then one more R stands for rapid elasticity. Rapid elasticity is nothing but if you are increasing number of users, automatically your data center size also increases. That is called a rapid elasticity. Then measured service. How much service consumption you are performing monthly, that much amount we are paying. Example, electricity bill. How much electricity you are consuming for 1 month, that much amount we are paying. That is called a measured service. In this cloud computing also, we are measuring the service. That is called M. Then three major services called the SPI, short form. Please, my dear friends, keep in mind that the short form so that you can explain in front of technical interview. SPI stands for software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. Software as a service is nothing but, sir, I don't have a DB2 software in my laptop, but I want to execute my project in a DB2 software because it is a database application software. That's why I'm using software as a service cloud. And platform as a service cloud, sir, I don't have .NET platform in order to execute web application. No problem. You can take license from the my MS-Azure from Microsoft company. They are providing service to the application. So whenever you are paying amount to the Microsoft Azure, they are providing service to you. So that is called platform as a service cloud. Then third one is infrastructure as a service cloud. Means I don't have 10 terabytes of data space in my laptop or a petabyte of space in my laptop. So what I'm doing, I'm taking license from the Amazon EC2 and S3 service clouds. They are providing 1 petabytes of data in my laptop. Whenever I'm connecting to the internet, automatically my data center size also increases. I'm getting the infrastructure, 1 petabytes of size I'm getting into my system. That is called infrastructure as a service. The number one cloud in the infrastructure service cloud is Amazon EC2 and S3. The number one cloud for platform as a service cloud, like three clouds are very popular. The number one is MS-Azure, Google App Engine, and IBM Bluemix Cloud. Then what is the number one cloud under software as a service cloud? Salesforce. It is a number one in the market. It is a pioneer in the market. Then these are the characteristics I have explained. On-demand self-service means pay and use. Pay and use service. Then broad network access. So with the help of any mobile, laptop, cell phone, PDA, server, system, you are accessing service by 24/7.
నీ పర్సనల్ నెంబర్ కదా
And it is available service that is called broad network access. Resource pooling. Resource pooling means nothing but number of services collection
నెక్స్ట్
of
వచ్చేది
services
ఎల్కే
at
షేర్
one
చేస్తాను
place is
వైద్య
called resource pooling.
ఓరా
Then rapid elasticity means the number of customers are increasing day by day. Automatically your data center is also increases. Then the last one is measured service. How much service consumption you have done per month, that much amount we are paying. That is called measured service. Then what are the types of clouds? Types of clouds are also called as infrastructure clouds and deployment clouds or models. A cloud deployment model is defined according to where the infrastructure for the deployment resides and who has control over that infrastructure. So usually once your project is executed, you are planning to deploy that application in the market. That means storage and it resides and who has control over the infrastructure. That is called types of clouds. There are 4 types of clouds such as public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, etc. Cloud infrastructure models are also called as a cloud deployment model, and you can call it as infrastructure models or types of clouds. And these are very, very important types of clouds. The short form of cloud computing is the short form of cloud types or cloud deployment models are P²HC. Means public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community. Okay, keep in mind these are the 4 important clouds. See the P²HC. P stands for public. Okay, P stands for public cloud. So public cloud is a cloud. It is available for all the customers of government clouds. Like every customer, all the public can access anytime, and 24/7 you can access that cloud. That is called a public cloud. Next, P stands for private cloud. Private cloud is a cloud. It is for employees who belongs to that organization, and it is operated solely for an organization. Private cloud like Salesforce Cloud, MS-Azure Cloud, Facebook Cloud. Only employees can handle such type of clouds. As a normal, as a human being or customers of that, we are not able to control that type of clouds. And community cloud is shared by several organizations. Sorry, H stands for hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is a combination of one or more clouds. Like it is a combination of public cloud and hybrid cloud, public cloud and private cloud, private cloud and community cloud, community cloud versus hybrid cloud, community cloud versus public cloud. These are the combinations of hybrid cloud. Any doubt, my dear students? Please ask me. Respond, please, anyone.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. Then see, private cloud, I have given example, MS-Azure, Salesforce.com, Amazon S3. You are getting doubt, S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. EC2 stands for Elastic Cloud Computing. So private cloud is also known as internal cloud and enterprise owned or released cloud. Private cloud is infrastructure operated solely for a single organization, whether managed internally or by a third party and hosted internally or externally. That is called private cloud. These are the example clouds of a private cloud. MS-Azure, Salesforce.com and Amazon S3 and EC. MS-Azure is a number one cloud for software as for platform as a service cloud. Then Salesforce.com is a number one cloud for software as a service cloud. Then Amazon S3 and EC2 are the number one clouds for infrastructure as a service cloud. Keep in mind. Then public cloud. Public cloud is also known as external cloud and is sold to the public mega scale infrastructure, and the public cloud is available for public use and alternatively for a large industry group and is owned by a service provider, less secure than private clouds. That is called public cloud. Google's best example for public cloud, Google's Gmail or Dropbox or Facebook, etc. These are the famous clouds of public clouds. Then hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is a combination of two or more clouds. Hybrid cloud is a composition of two or more clouds like private and public and community, and remain unique entities but are bound together, offering the benefits of multiple deployment models. A hybrid cloud increases the flexibility of computing. Examples like MS-Azure, Salesforce.com, IBM Bluemix Cloud, etc. So that is called hybrid cloud. Community cloud. Community cloud is also known as external cloud and shared infrastructure for a specific community. Community cloud shares infrastructure between several organizations from a specific community with common concerns like matrimony of different states having different matrimony, Telugu, matrimony, Tamil, matrimony, Kannada, like that. It is a community club. Reddy community, Naidu community, like that. So here the common concerns like security, compliance, jurisdiction, etc. Whether managed internally or by a third party and hosted internally or externally. Examples of community cloud, health cloud, e-governance cloud, social networks, etc. Then what is the difference between public cloud versus private cloud? Public cloud is nothing but everybody can access that cloud. It is hosted at a service provider site, whereas private cloud can access only employees of that cloud. So private cloud hosted at an enterprise or a service provider site. It supports one customer. I mean, private cloud supports only employees or one customer. Public cloud supports multiple customers. Public cloud often utilizes shared infrastructure, whereas private cloud does not utilize shared infrastructure. Public cloud supports connectivity over the internet. Private cloud supports connectivity over private network or fiber or the internet. Public cloud suited for information that is not sensitive, and whereas private cloud is suited for information that requires a high level of security. Public cloud can be cheaper than private cloud, but whereas private cloud is not cheaper than the public cloud. It is the costliest cloud. Then cloud computing services. What are the major services of cloud computing? You are getting doubt. So a variety of services. Services means any kind of web application service, database as a service, any kinds of service. And a variety of services are available as software as a service, including file storage, backup, and web-based email and project management tools. So that is called a cloud computing service. Cloud services are also called as delivery models. It is called as delivery models. Okay. Called as delivery models. It consists of you can call it as software as a service, okay, and platform as a service. So delivery models are also called as cloud services. The short form of cloud services is called SPI, software as a service cloud, platform as a service cloud, infrastructure as a service cloud. Software as a service cloud, software development model whereby a provider licenses an application to customer for use as a service on demand. I don't have DB2 software, but I want to execute various kinds of software based applications. So that is called software as a service cloud. Platform as a service cloud. It is optimized IT information technology and developer tools offered through platform as a service PaaS for database and testing environments. Infrastructure as a service
బెంగళూరు
is
దాంట్లో
called IaaS,
ఈ సైడ్ రిఫరెన్స్
on demand and highly
దాంట్లో
scalable
కూడా ఉంది మరి
computing, storage and hosting services. So that is called infrastructure as a service cloud. Okay. And
ఆ సైడ్ నోరు ఉంది నయన్ ఉంది
delivery models are also called as
ఓన్లీ నయన్
software services cloud.
శీతల్ ఉంది శీతల్ వేసి నాయుడు నా
Types of service clouds. Take examples of software as a service cloud. SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. Software as a service. The examples are Google Apps, Gmail, Salesforce. Platform as a service. The examples are Google App Engine, Force.com. Platform means where suppose a Java platform and a .NET platform where you are executing code and developing programming part. That is called platform. Infrastructure as a service is nothing but Uh, uh, we have a high integrated computing servers in one place is called data center.
మీదా
That is called
మ్మ్.
infrastructure as a service. Not only data center, but also you can
చూస్తాను.
see our laboratory, local area network laboratory is also infrastructure. The examples are Amazon EC2. EC2 stands for Elastic Cloud Computing. Then data centers. Data center is a big server consisting of high computing configuration servers at one place. Then what is meant by cloud computing? Architecture. Architecture is a structure which comprises the software and the hardware components and connections among them. That is called cloud computing architecture. Cloud computing architecture is nothing but it refers to the components and sub-components. Why? For cloud computing, these components typically consist of a front end, means front end you are having thin client like laptop, and platform, that is fat client, thin client, mobile device, etc. Back-end platforms is nothing but backbone or back-end, server, storage and data center. A cloud-based delivery and a network, internet, intranet, combined these components are called as cloud computing architecture. Just keep in mind, cloud computing architecture refers to the components and sub-components requiring for cloud computing. Then cloud computing architecture is a structure which comprises the software and hardware components integrated with each other. It's called cloud computing architecture. Somebody is disturbing. Some voice is coming. Please ask me doubt. Listen carefully. Very high class subject. This is a MTech and BTech subject. Cloud computing, research oriented subject. It is close relationship between cyber security, because it deals with various kinds of system, computer, server, data center, infrastructure, software and platform. Everything comes under cloud computing.
Cyber security Bangalore
Cloud computing architecture is a structure which comprises the software and the hardware components. So what are the software components? Like operating system is a software component, antivirus is a software component. Then what is meant by hardware?
ಇದು ಒಂದು ಯೂಸ್ ನಾವು చేస్తా
Hardware
Bangalore
components
interested
is
profile from December till December ఉందదేనా
servers, IBM blade servers, etc.
చూస్తా.
Then what are the important major components? 5 components
Excel sheet
of
ఇదే కదా
cloud computing architecture. Those
పంపించావు
are cloud consumer, cloud provider, cloud auditor, cloud carrier, cloud broker.
till December అనేసి ఉంది.
In this diagram architecture of cloud computing, client infrastructure is nothing but front end, and through internet we are accessing the back end, like management, application,
ఇదే కదా
service, runtime,
ఇందులో
cloud
నీ
storage,
సైడ్ క్యాండిడేట్స్ ఎంతమంది
infrastructure,
వస్తున్నారంటే
services,
1 ఈ సంస్కృతి
If you see the diagram, in this cloud computing architecture, according to the National Institute of Science and Technology, USA, they have given a beautiful definition about architecture, about cloud computing architecture. There are 5 components. If you see in the diagram, cloud consumer, cloud auditor, cloud provider, and cloud broker and cloud carrier. See here, cloud consumer. Who is cloud consumer? is a person or organization that maintains a business relationship with and uses services from cloud services providers. That is called cloud consumer. Means we are public, we are end users, peers, clients, customers. So we are accessing the different clouds information. Cloud consumer. Cloud provider is nothing but who is providing service to the public, like Salesforce.com, MS-Azure, Facebook Cloud, Google Cloud App Engine, like various. So those are called cloud providers. He is a person or organization or entity responsible for making a service available to service consumers. Next, cloud carrier. Cloud carrier is nothing but the intermediary that provides connectivity and transport of cloud services between cloud providers and the cloud consumers. Next, cloud broker. Cloud broker is an entity that manages the use, performance and delivery of cloud services and negotiates relationships between cloud providers and cloud consumers. Next last one is cloud auditor. A part that can conduct independent assessment of cloud services, information, system operations, performance and security of the cloud implementation. That is called cloud audit. By virtualization. Virtualization is the ability to perform multiple tasks in a single system. It is the creation of virtual rather than actual version of something. Such as an operating system is the best example for virtualization. A server or a storage device or network resources. Virtualization uses software that simulates hardware functionality to create a virtual system. So virtualization is nothing but physical hardware hypervisor
ఇస్తో సహా పంపిస్తా.
VMware.
మెయిల్ ఐడి అయితే కొంచెం కన్ఫర్మ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు.
నెక్స్ట్
8 candidates ఉన్నారు ప్రజెంట్ ఇప్పుడు ఇందులో.
నెక్స్ట్ క్లౌడ్ సెక్యూరిటీ. Cloud computing security or cloud security refers to a broad set of policies, technologies, applications and controls utilized to protect virtualized IP internet protocol. And you can see the various kinds of levels: data level, host level, network level. Cloud security is nothing but it refers to a broad set of policies, technologies, applications and controls utilized to protect virtualized internet protocol, data, applications, services and the associated infrastructure of cloud computing. It consists of data level, host level, network. So protects data stored in cloud computing environments from theft, detection and what are the issues of cloud computing? Cloud security, there are 3 types of issues: host security, data security, network security. Host security means our server, our data center. Then data security means we are storing huge volume of data. Then network security. In order to protect from various services, you can call it as internet, you can call it as network security. At the network level, what type of antivirus software we are using, or that is called network security. So what are the case studies
లైట్
of
వస్తున్నారు ఇప్పుడు
three
ప్రజెంట్
important
వాళ్ళు
case
ఎవరో
studies
ఒకసారి
I'm going to
నువ్వు చూసి
explain.
ఫైల్ పంపినాను
The
చెప్తా
number one, the first one is SaaS,
ఈ
Salesforce.com.
నేమ్స్ నోట్ చేసుకో
So Salesforce.com is a number one cloud. So company name is a Salesforce.com. Cloud name Salesforce.com. CEO. Then if you see CEO Mark Benoif, introduction, cloud architecture, services, features, advantages, applications, pictures, videos, references, case studies. Then Google App Engine, 12 points. MS-Azure, 12 points. S3 and EC3 clouds. So what are the tools in cloud computing? See, if you see Cloud Zero, Cloud Cost Intelligence Platform, Amazon Web Services, it's under infrastructure suite. Google App Engine, Cloud Application Platform, Clouds for Cloud Compute, Cloud Migrating Tool, Lacework, Cloud Security Tool, Kubernetes, Contain Architecture, Orchestration and Management, Kubernetes and SEMA Text, Civis Analyst, Azure Duty, and Cloud Ability, Cloud Hub, Agility Platform. Then what are the techniques of cloud computing? We have virtualization, service-oriented architecture, grid computing, utility. Virtualization is the ability to perform multiple tasks in a single system is called virtualization.
ప్రిన్సీ గోయల్ నీ రిఫరెన్స్ అయినా
It is a technology, it is a technique. We are using virtualization like VMware Hypervisor, Zen Virtualizer. Then service-oriented architecture. Service-oriented architecture allows organizations to access on-demand cloud-based computing solutions according to the change of business needs. That is called SOA.
చెప్తా
Then grid computing, it is also known as distributed computing. It is a processor architecture that combines various different computing resources from multiple locations to achieve a common goal. And
ఓల్డ్ క్యాండిడేట్స్
you
అయితే
can
నువ్వే
call it as
నేను పంపిస్తా
grid computing. Okay. What is meant by grid computing? So grid computing is also known as distributed computing.
శ్రీలత నువ్వు నోట్ చేసుకున్నావా మొన్న
Okay.
ప్రిన్సీ గోయల్ ఉందా చూసుకొని బుక్లో
And it is a processor architecture that combines various different computing resources from multiple locations to achieve a common goal. Utility goal, it is the most trending its service model. It provides on-demand computing resources. So with this one I am closing the cloud computing concept. Any doubts please ask me. Only few students are listening my videos. What about the remaining students? Please subscribe. Just go take your mobile and you can search my name, Dr. Asadi Srinivasulu, and you can make sure that you have done subscription, and you can listen these videos whenever you are getting free time. Please listen carefully. So with this one I am closing the cloud computing concept. Any doubts please share any doubts related to cloud computing. My dear students,
శ్రేష్ట ఆస్మా బేగం అడప శ్రీజ
please ask me any doubt.
నీ సైడే నీ సైడే చూస్తున్నా నేను ఇందులో
If no doubts,
ఇవి
shall
నోట్
we
చేసుకొని
move to next
పంపించేది
concept?
మ్యామ్
Or
ఎక్కడ
would
అడిగినప్పుడు
you like to present
Okay.
your presentation?
ఆస్మా
I
బేగం
have given 8 questions for your
Adapa Srija.
presentation. Okay.
Sir, I'm ready to present.
Please
Just
share
okay.
your screen.
నీకు స్కైప్లో షేర్ చేసిన నోట్ చేసుకో ఓల్డ్ ఫైల్ అయితే
I'm
నువ్వే
going
చెక్
to
చేసుకో
stop my screen. So any doubt if you are having, please ask me.
అడప శ్రీజ రిఫరెన్స్ ఎవరున్నారు
You can share.
అడప శ్రీజ నీ క్యాండిడేటేనా మన ఇద్దరం ఇట్లా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయినాం కదా ఫస్ట్ నేను అడప రీచ్ అయ్యాక నువ్వు అడప
Sir, is it visible?
ఇప్పుడు పైన నా రిఫరెన్స్ ఉన్నది అడప శ్రీజ
Please share your screen.
నేను అడప అయ్యాక నువ్వు తర్వాత కాల్ చేసి అబప అని చెప్పిన అబప కాదు అది అడప నేను అడప టెస్ట్ పెట్టా అని చెప్పా
Asma.
Yeah, please
ఫస్ట్
share
ఇగో
your screen.
పైన నా లిస్ట్ ఉంది తర్వాత కింద నీది ఉన్నది తీసుకో ఇక పన్న చేసుకో ఇక నేను అడప అడిగినప్పుడే అడప అంటే ఈమె వేరే ఆమె వేరే అబప అని ఉందన్నా అవును
నేను మాట్లాడినా అని అప్పుడే చెప్తున్నాను ప్రాసెస్ చేసి యాప్టిట్యూడ్ రాసి మెయిల్ చేసి
అడప శ్రీజ అనేసి ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాలి అడప శ్రీజ అనేసి చేస్తాను కాంటాను
నువ్వు అప్పుడు చెప్పలేదు ఆ విషయం అప్పుడు కాదు.
వేరే వేరే అబప అనేసి తర్వాత ఆమె కాల్ చేసి సార్ అడప అనేసి సార్ అన్నారు.
జాయిన్ అయిన తర్వాత చెప్పింది నువ్వు.
ఏమో ఇక.
Any other one?
Friend candidate తీసుకుంటావా?
Asma
First
Begum,
ఇంకా note
please
చేసుకున్నావా?
you unmute yourself. I mean
నేను ఆ ఫైల్
mute. It is not audible. Your voice is not audible. Your screen is not sharing.
మా మెయిల్ ఐడి కూడా
disturbance
చూడు
is coming.
అబప శ్రీజ
Anyone?
14. అయితే ఇది మిస్టేక్
My dear students.
మిస్టేక్ అయింది
Sir, I want to present.
మెయిల్ ఐడిలో
Yeah,
ఉంది
share
కానీ తన సర్నేమ్ లో
8 questions you need to
ఇప్పుడు నా దాంట్లో
explain.
నా రిఫరెన్స్ తీసేస్తున్నా డిలీట్ చేస్తున్నా
Yeah.
మరి
Share your screen.
సరేనా
Yeah. Your screen is visible.
అబప అని పెట్టుకో అడప అని పెట్టుకో మరి
Good morning, everyone. My name is Pravalika. Now I'm going to explain 8 topics.
Yes.
First one is cyber security. Definition. Cyber security is the practice of protecting computers, servers, mobile devices, electronic systems, networks, and data from malicious attacks.
ఆస్మా
It
బేగం
is
కూడా
also
ఉంది నా
known as
రిఫరెన్స్
information technology security or electronic information security. Types of cyber security. Network security. It refers to a set of
Mail
rules
ID
and configurations to
different
protect
ఉంటుంది.
network traffic
అవును
and
ఆస్మా
data.
సనా నేను
Application
చెప్పాను అప్పుడే
security. It focuses on keeping software and
Mail
devices
ID.
free of threats. Next, information security. It protects the integrity and privacy of data.
సేమ్ మెయిల్ ఐడి
in
సేమ్ ఉంది
storage
నేమ్
and
సేమ్
in
ఉన్నది
transit.
ఇవన్నీ తర్వాత నీ లిస్ట్
System
యాడ్
security.
చేస్తున్నది
It safeguards
ఆస్మా
the
బేగం కూడా
system
నేను
and
రీచ్ అయినా
OS from
ఫస్ట్
malicious intrusion, modification, and virus. Web security. It protects a web application from security breaches from
తీసుకో నోట్
unauthorized
చేసుకో
persons.
ఆస్మా బేగం
Mobile
నేను నా
security.
దాంట్లోకి delete
The
చేస్తా.
protection of all gadgets associated
Asma Begum,
with
mail ID
wireless
Asma Sana
computing like smartphones, tablets, and laptops. Next, basic concept of cyber security. Confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Oh, sorry. What is confidentiality? It is a protection of information in the system so that an authorized person cannot access it. Integrity. It means that data or information in your system is maintained
Pooja
so
Kattimani.
that it is not modified or deleted by unauthorized parties. Next, availability. It is
Pooja
one of the
Kattimani.
3 basic functions of security
okay.
management
Srilata.
that are present in all
శ్రీలత
systems.
నీవైతే నువ్వు నోట్ చేసుకున్నావు అయిపోయింది కదా
Next, tools in cyber security. Network security monitoring tools, encryption tools, web vulnerability scanning tools, firewall tools, and penetration testing tools. What is network security monitoring tools? These tools are used to analyze network data and detect network-based
నా దాంట్లో
threats.
ఉంది
Encryption tools. Encryption
అవి ఎప్పటికి
protects
నోట్
data by
చేసిందా అది?
scrambling text so that it is unreadable to unauthorized users. Web vulnerability scanning tools.
పంపించు
These
నువ్వు
software
రాజురావు
programs scan web
ఎంత
applications to
ఉంటుంది?
identify security vulnerabilities,
Reference.
including cross-site scripting, SQL injection, and path transfers.
సాయి
Firewall
కీర్తన
tools.
షైస్తా సైడ్
Top firewall
పంపించాను ఏం
security
ఆల్రెడీ అప్పుడే.
management tools include Tufin, Algocet,
విషుదన
Firewall, and
సైడ్.
Red Seal. Next, penetration testing tools. Penetration testing, also known as pen test, simulates an attack on a computer system in order to evaluate the security of that system. Next, techniques in cybersecurity. Antivirus software and updates. When faced with the enormous task of securing your business, it's easy to forget about the basics. Next, firewalls. A firewall acts as a barrier between your safe internal network and the horrors lurking in external network. Backups. Regularly and automatically back up all important business data. Password. Let's be real, password can be hassle. It's hard to come up with a strong one, even harder to remember what actually is. Multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication or two-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security to standard password. VPN. Public Wi-Fi is risky and using a public network for accessing private business accounts puts your entire organization at risk. Employee security training. If you have read any of our other blog posts, you will know by now that we are a little obsessed with security training. Here are the 7 techniques. Next,
Yeah, VPN is Pravalika. VPN is virtual private network. You need to expand the VPN. Okay.
Okay, sir. Next, Python programming. Definition. Python is a high-level interpreted general-purpose object-oriented programming language. What are the features in Python? Python features are: it is easy to learn and readable language, interpreted language, dynamically typed language, open source and free, large standard library, large community support, platform independent, and graphical user interface. Concepts of Python programming. Strings. In Python, strings contain alphanumeric values that are usually enclosed in a single or double quotation marks. List. It is used to store or organize data in a sequential order.
ఇది నువ్వు వర్క్ చేసిందా?
The data can be string, numbers, or iterables like a list.
అయితే నా దాంట్లో నూరు ఉంది, నైన్ ఉంది. సరే నేను నూరు తీసుకున్నాను, నైన్ నోట్ చేసుకున్నాను కదా.
In Python, it
ఉండని.
is also used to store and organize data in the form of a list. Next, tools in Python programming. Ideally, it is a Python integrated development and learning environment. This is default editor that comes with Python.
అంటే ఆత్మ బేగా అడపత్రి
It is one of the most popular code editors for programmers, supporting almost all languages. Atom. It is a tool that is a free and open source text and source code editor.
అయితే ఒక పని చేయి మరి, అడప ఆత్మ బేగం నేను నోట్ చేసుకుంటాను, నువ్వు రాజుల నయన్
which
నోట్
allows
చేసుకో.
you to create and share documents containing live code, equations, visualizations, and narrative text. Spider. It is an open source, powerful scientific environment in Python, built especially for data science. PyCharm. PyCharm IDE supports Python and code written in SQL and other similar
అవి రెండు
database
ఫాస్ట్
languages
మాట్లాడావు కదా,
development.
ఈ రెండు
Next
తీసుకో.
technique
ఆస్మా
in Python
నయన్
programming.
వచ్చి ఆమె ఎవరు
Web development.
అడపత్రి
You
నేను
can
మాట్లాడా కదా,
pair
ఫస్ట్ అవి
with
నేను తీసుకుంటా.
Portal,
ఇంకేంది
Tornado, Flask, Web to Py. Next, GUI
నూరున్న నయన్ నోట్
development.
చేసుకున్నావు. ఆస్మా
Inkelter,
అడపత్రిగా.
PyQt, PyQt, PySide, QE,
ఓకే.
WX Python. Next, scientific
నీ
and
దాంట్లో ఇప్పుడు
numeric.
బాగానే ఉన్నారు. ఇప్పుడు ఉన్న
SciPy,
హజీరా కూడా ఉంది.
Pandas,
నోట్ చేసుకో,
IPython.
పంపిస్తావు.
Software development. Buildbot, Track, Router.
పంపిస్తా.
Next, system administration. Ansible, Sol, OpenStack, Smosh. Here are some 2 programs I'm taking the example. We are swapping 2 numbers. For example, we are taking x and y, initializing 10 and 20. We are printing first x and y, and swapping means reversing, right? And we are reversing x and y in place of x, y, and place of y, x, and again print x and y. Here output, in place of x we got 20, in place of 20 we got 10. This is known as swapping of 2 numbers. Next, print string in n times. I am initializing n equals to 4. You are taking a equals to Python and print a into n means a, and here you are taking 4 no, that's why Python is printing 4 times. This is
Correct explanation. Yeah.
Next we have some practicals in Python. Write a Python program for finding who age is bigger in 11 cricketers using dictionary. I am taking 4 cricketers. Dhoni is 23, Sachin is 34, Rahul is 27, Kohli is 33. I'm initializing first oldest person equals to none and current biggest age is equals to 0. And we are printing for loop for name in ages. Age equals to ages of name, and we have set the condition who age is greater. That is what the question. If age is greater than current biggest age, then we are printing oldest person equals to name and current biggest age equals to age. Now I'm printing print oldest person and current biggest age. We get the output. Who is the biggest age? 34. Sachin is the biggest and age is 34. And I'll show while executing. Uh, Next, I write a Python program to find average marks of student by using class method. I'm printing student class, and I'm printing variable equals to cyber shiksha and defining method, define init method. Why using init means integer values only. So we are initialization and self m1 mix marks 1, marks 2 and marks 3. We are printing 3 variables and we are finding average, means that's where we are creating another method different average equals to self, and we are formula of average equals to m1 plus m2 plus m3 and divided by 3. We have 3 marks and we are using a class method at the rate of class method. We are using another method def info class info school returns class dot school, and we are creating 2 objects of students. S1 is equals to student and we are printing 31, 40, 34, 47 and 32. These are the marks of student 1 and student 2, 89, 32
15.
and 12 marks of student 2, and printing average of student 1 and student 2 and printing the student information or school name. So we get the output 37 points on 44 points on and something.
That is correct.
Sir, I'll show in execution.
Yeah, please show. That is good.
I already written here.
Yeah, very good.
So this is the Python proof to find average marks of student by using class method. I am running this code.
Yeah.
So we get the output
నేను ఒకటి
here.
వస్తా ఏంటి అన్ని
That is
చెక్ చేసి
పంపిస్తున్నా.
and 44 and cyber shiksha.
ఇంగ్లీష్ లేలే దేవతా
And we
Very
are
Yeah.
executing another code.
Yeah. What is the file name you have given with this crickets?
My code too, sir, and
Okay, no problem. So you got
here Sachin is the highest
correct.
Okay.
age.
Next subject,
వీళ్ళని నీట్గా రాసుకో.
next program.
Next, so 2 codes are done.
Yeah.
Next, computer networks. Let's say definition of computer networks. Computer networking refers to interconnected computing devices that can exchange data and share resources with each other. What are types of computer network? LAN, local area network, WAN, wide area networks. LAN connect computers and peripheral devices in a limited physical area such as business office, laboratory or college campus by means of links that transmit data rapidly. WANs connect computers and smaller networks to larger networks over greater geographic areas including different continents. Concepts of computer networking. There are 7 layers in OSI model. OSI stands for Open Source Interconnection. Physical layer. It is responsible for transmitting and receiving data over transmission medium. Data link layer. It defines the format of data on the network. Network layer. It will decide which physical path the data will take. Transport layer. It is responsible for delivering messages between network hosts. Session layer. It is responsible for establishing, maintaining and terminating the sessions. Presentation layer. It is responsible for converting data into standard format. Application layer. It is a human-computer interaction layer where applications can access the network services. Next, tools in computer networking. IP scanner. Having an IP scanner is priceless in a network environment. especially when we don't have login credentials to the router. Speed test. Websites like speedtest.net helps us to determine how much bandwidth we have in and out of our network. Netstat. Enter netstat. Its utility is especially helpful on servers or hosts that run their own firewalls like SQL Server or Apache. Whois will give us details about who has registered a particular domain name and often includes contact details for the register. Next, NS Lookup. This is a great utility for two things: locating the IP addresses associated with a domain name and checking to see that DNS resolution is working for our host. Next, techniques in computer networking. Local area network. A LAN is a network of devices connecting across short distances, all located within a single defined area. Wireless local area network. A WLAN can be considered a subcategory of regular local area networks. Next, wide area network. Instead of connecting local devices, a WAN connects multiple smaller networks over larger distances. Virtual private network. A VPN offers a unique combination of privacy and remote access. Virtual local network. A VLAN is subnetwork that takes group of devices on large network and creates a virtual LAN for those devices, effectively separating them from the other devices on the network. Next, cloud computing. Cloud computing is the delivery of different services through the internet. These resources include tools and applications like data storage, servers, databases, networking, and software. Types of cloud computing. Private cloud. Private cloud is also known as internal cloud. It is infrastructure operated solely for a single organization. Example: MS-Azure, Salesforce, Amazon S3. Public cloud. Public cloud is also known as external cloud and is sold to the public megascale infrastructure. Example: Google Streaming or Dropbox. Next, hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is a composition of two or more clouds that include private, public, and community that remain unique entities but are bound together, offering the benefits of multiple deployment models. Example: MS-Azure, Salesforce, IBM means Blue Cloud. Next, community cloud. Community cloud is also known as external cloud and shared infrastructure for specific community. Example: health cloud, e-government, and social networks. Next, concepts of cloud computing. Software as a service. Software development model whereby a provider licenses an application to customer for use a service on demand. Next, platform as a service. Optimized IT and developer tools offered through platform as a service for database and testing environment. Infrastructure as a service on demand, highly scalable computing, storage, and hosting services. Tools in cloud computing. Cloudability is a financial management tool for analyzing all cloud expenses happening across an organization. Cloud is designed to assist corporate IT from over purchasing Amazon cloud resources. Cloud is a implementation platform as a service where you can deploy explicitly across cloud integration applications in the cloud, create new APIs on top of existing data sources, and much more. Agility platform is an integrated control point that provides cloud and security across an enterprise cloud applications. Informatica. It is the industry-ready framework used for extract, transform, and remove data. Next, techniques of cloud computing. Virtualization. Virtualization is a process of creating a virtual environment
Pravalika,
So I think she got disconnected.
is there any other candidate? We have completed cloud computing and she completed almost all 4 to 5 subjects. Is there any other participant? Pravalika, she completed. Okay, next any other candidate who is ready to explain? Yeah,
Can I present, sir?
please.
Yes, sir.
Please start, introduce yourself and start with your presentation.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Srinivasulu. So today I'm going to present the assignment. So today we are going to look on definitions, concepts, tools and techniques of cybersecurity, computer networking, Python, cloud computing, information security, network security, cryptography and application security. So first is we are going to look on cybersecurity. It is a way of protecting computers, mobile devices, servers, electronic systems, networks and data from malicious attacks. Next, types of cybersecurity. First is network security. It refers to a set of rules and configurations to protect network traffic and data. Second is application security. It focuses on keeping software and devices free of threats. Next, information security. It protects the integrity and privacy of data, both in storage and in transit. Next is the system security. It safeguards the system and the operating system from malicious intrusion or modification and virus. Whereas web security protects the web applications from solicitations from unauthorized persons. And then next is the mobile security. The protection of all gadgets
మీకోసమే నేను అటు నుంచి ఇటు వచ్చా.
like smartphones, tablets and laptops. So these are the types. Next is the concepts of cybersecurity. First is confidentiality. It is the protection of information in the system so that an unauthorized person cannot access it. Next is integrity, which means that the data or information in the system is maintained so that it is not modified or deleted by unauthorized parties. Next is availability. It is one of the key basic functionality of security management that are present in all
సుజాత
systems.
ఇలా
So this
సుందాలని
CI
ముందట
triad
ముందు
are
నుంచే
used to
కంటిన్యూ
find
అవుతుంది
vulnerabilities
నాగరాజు బ్రదర్
and
చేశారు
methods for tracing solutions.
సుందాలని ముందట
Next is
ముందు నుంచే కంటిన్యూ
cybersecurity
అవుతుంది
aims to protect
దామిని
computers, networks, and computer
దామిని
programs from
ప్రవళిక
such cyber attacks. So next is
Cyber security aim also is cyber security
ఆమె
aims to
కూడా
protect
ఇది అయిపోయింది
networks.
and software programs from such
అయిపోయింది
cyber
మొత్తం
attacks.
అయిపోయింది
So next is the tools in cyber security. First is breaches and attack simulation. So it offers security across advanced infrastructure and gives real-time alerts. The next is cloud access security broker. Monitor and manage cloud infrastructure and the credential management device profiles. Next is a detection and response software. Behavioral detection, alerting administrators and threats. Next is endpoint detection and response. It addresses vulnerabilities associated with the network. Next is managed detection and response. It is used for incident management and response. So next is technologies used in cybersecurity. So first is graphic user interface suite for managing the security tools. Next is central dashboard controls available to administrators for configuration. Next, the hardware, software or a cloud-based system for setup, access and maintenance. Next, the logs that offer visibility into system, transactions and audit trails. The next is compatible
Next
with
level is
other
Navari.
security or network tools for integration and purposes. Next is the
Sure,
individual tools just one piece of
అవును
software for what enterprise network area.
నాకు తెలుసు ఓల్డ్
So next
ఓవర్
topic is
అవుతుంది తెలుసు
computer networking. So computer networking
నిజంగా
refers
తెలుసా
to interconnected computing devices that can exchange the data and share resources with each other. So it is also referred to as a data network. It is a series of interconnected nodes that can transmit, receive and exchange data, voice and video traffic. So next is the concept of computer networking. There are two basic network types, LAN and WAN. LAN refers to local area network. It connects computer and peripheral devices in a limited physical area, such as business offices, laboratories, schools, college campus, and teams of links that transmit data rapidly. WAN is referred as wide area network. It connects computer and smaller networks to larger networks over a greater geographic area, including different config. So next is the OSI layers. So there are 7 OSI layers. So first I will go with physical layer. So it transmits a raw stream over the physical medium. Next is data link layer. So this layer defines the format of data on the network. Third is the network layer. It decides which physical path the data will take. Fourth is transport layer. It transmits the data using transmission protocol including TCP and UDP. Next is session layer. It maintains the connection and it is also responsible for controlling the ports and sessions. Next is presentation layer. It ensures that data is in usable format and is where data encryption happens. And the last is application layer, human-computer interaction layer, where the application can access the network processes. These are the 7 OSI layers. So the computer network is helps us to determine the latency and
Somebody's
performance.
somebody's mute. Some voice is coming background. Please. Yeah. Now, now you can explain.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so I was explaining about ping. So it helps us to determine two things, that is latency and packet loss. Next, second is trace route. It is invaluable for telling us what
Ping expansion also plays packet index network broker. Ping expansion. Packet index network broker.
Okay. Okay, so next is trace route. So it is invaluable for telling us what network devices are between one point and another. Next, IP config, where we need to know the IP addresses of the host that we are working on. These are the tools we use. Next is MS lookup, locating the IP addresses associated with the domain name and checking to see that DNS resolution is working for our host. Next is who is. Who is will give us details about who has registered a particular domain and often includes contact details for the register. Next is NetStat. This utility is especially helpful on servers on all hosts that run their own firewalls like SQL Server or Apache. Next is Subnet. Apache. Next is Subnet and IP calculator, which is a web IP calculator. Next, the technologies which is used in computer networks, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning, then robotic process automation, then edge computing, then quantum computing, then virtual reality and augmented reality, blockchain, then Internet of Things, 5G and data analytics. Next is Python programming. So Python is an interpreted, it is object-oriented, high-level programming language, dynamic, semantic, developed by Zero One Program. It was originally released in 1991. And Python is a popular language because it has a rich number of libraries or packages for application programming. So we'll go to now concepts. First is Python is a built-in language feature because it has variables, data types, math, operators, present, string operations, function conditional statements, classes and objects, collections such as arrays, sets, tuples, list, dictionary, loop, file operation and exception. Next, the standard libraries such as NumPy, Pandas, Math, boilerplate library. Then Python can be implemented in two ways that are ideal, that is integration development learning environment and scripting language. Next is Python data types that are integer, character, float, double, etc. Then Python collections such as arrays, sets, tuples, dictionary. Then Python supports mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulo division. And Python has comments. There are two comments like single line comments represented in the form of hash and multiple line comments with multiple rows. Next, Python supports loop statements such as for and while loop. And Python is a case-sensitive programming language. Next, the tools which are used in Python programming is PyCharm IDE, which is the best Python IDE by MI. Then Python package, a best tool to install Python packages. Python Animate is the best tool to run the Python code online. Then Scikit-learn is the best Python library for data science. Then Panic, Errors, then Selenium, then Sublime is the best text editor for Python developers. Next, the technologies used in Python are artificial intelligence or machine learning, deep learning. In web development, there are many technologies you can use, Azure, and QA development, scientific and numeric, software development, and system administration. So the technologies we are using the Python. Next, we will go to cloud computing. So cloud computing is internet-based computing. So cloud computing is a model for enabling executive or convenient on-demand network access to shared pool of configurable computing resources that can be rapidly provisional and used with minimal management effort or service provider interaction. So cloud computing simplifies its goals to formula, that is 5 characters, 4 infrastructural models and 3 major services. So we'll go to this formula. So first is cloud characters. So there are mainly 5 characters. The first is on-demand self-service. So here the customer can automatically provision computing capacity and resources on their own when needed without taking any human intervention. Next is broad network access. Access and capabilities are available over the network standard devices such as cell phones, laptops, PDAs, etc. Then resource pooling. Resources such as network bandwidth, virtual machines, memory, processing power, storage capacity, etc. are pooled together to serve multiple customers using multi-tenant model. Next is rapid elasticity. Depending on demand, resources and capabilities, can be quickly and automatically deployed and scaled at any quantity and any time. The last is the measured service. It is reference services where the cloud provider measures or monitors the provision of services for various reasons, whether including effective use of resources or overall predictive planning. So next, there are four types of cloud computing models. It is also referred as H3. First, we will go through public cloud. So the public cloud made available to the general public or a large industry group and is owned by an organization selling cloud services. The example for public cloud is Google Gmail or Dropbox and Facebook. Next is the private cloud. It is operated solely for an organization. And for example, MS-Azure, Facebook.com, Amazon S3 and UCD. Next is hybrid cloud, composition of two or more clouds such as private, public or community that remain unique entities but are bound together by standardized or proprietary technology that enables data and application mobility. So the example for the hybrid cloud is MS-Azure, Salesforce.com, IBM, cloud. Next is community cloud. It is shared by several organizations and supports a specific community that has shared concerns. So the example for these are health cloud, e-governance and social networks. Next is cloud computing services. It can also be referred as SDI and there are three services: SaaS, PaaS and IaaS. First is software as a service. SaaS, that is software deployment model whereby the provider license an application to customers for use as a service on demand. Next is PaaS, that is referred as platform as a service. Optimize IT and developer tools offered through platform as a service for database and business requirements. Next is infrastructure as a service, IaaS. So on demand, highly scalable computing, storage and hosting services. These are the five components of cloud computing important part. Next is the tools which are used in cloud computing are Cloud Zero. It is the cloud cost intelligent platform SaaS. Then Amazon Web Services, Infrastructure as a Service. Then Google App Engine, that is a cloud application platform. Then Cloud First, cloud integration tool. Then Lacework, cloud security. Then Kubernetes, container orchestration and management. And cloud infrastructure automation. Then Symantec, cloud monitoring service. And Civic Analytics, that is the big data analytics. Next, the technologies which are used in cloud computing are virtualization. It is a process of creating an virtual environment to run multiple applications and operating system on the same server. Next is service-oriented architecture. It is also referred as SOA. It allows organizations to access on-demand cloud-based computing solution according to the needs of the business. Next is grid computing. It is also known as distributed computing. It is a processor architecture that combines various different computing resources from multiple locations to achieve a common goal. Next is utility computing. It is that reduced the IT cost, provides greater flexibility and easier to manage. Next is information security. It protects sensitive information from unauthorized activities during detection, modification, recording and any disruption of function. The goal is to ensure that the safety and the privacy of the critical data such as the customer account details, financial data or intellectual property. So there are three principles of information security. CIA triad, that is confidentiality, integrity and availability. So this I have explained in the security cyber security concept. Next is the types of information security. So there are mainly application security, data security, network security, cloud security, cryptography and loss security. These are the mainly types of information security. Next, the tools in information security are NMAP, which is used for auditing process. Then Kali Linux, which is used for forensic and different types of security research as well. Next is NetSparker, used to find accurate vulnerabilities in prospect. Then social engineer toolkit, then Metaplot, is used to find cyber attacks in information. Then the technologies which are used in information security are firewall, authentication and authorization, encryption, data masking, hardware-based security, data backup and resilience, data erasure. So the technology. Next is the network security. So network security is any activity designed to protect the integrity and security of your network and the data. So software technologies which is used can target a variety of threats, stops them from entering or spreading on your network. Effective network security managers access to the network. So there are different types of network security such as firewall, email security, antivirus and anti-malware software, network segmentation, access control, application security, behavioral analytics, data loss and prevention, intrusion prevention system, mobile security, VPN and web. Next, the tools which are used in network security are Wireshark first.
Noor, I am calling from Rightworks now. You are not joined for session, that's why I have called you.
Next is Nextpost, provide real-time information about vulnerabilities and threats. Splunk,
Just give me
used for network
information later,
security
okay?
monitoring. Next, Nagios, monitor host system and network. Then Tor, it helps to ensure privacy of users while using network. Then Metasploit is a security software that contains various tools for penetrating testing services. Then Kali Linux is also a penetration testing tool used to scan IT system and network vulnerabilities. Then Snort, it is open source network security tool used to scan network and prevent any unauthorized activity in the network. Then Forcepoint is a cloud-based solution and is used to define network security, restrict users from accessing specific content and block various attempts to hack or get your organization information. So these are the tools in the network security. Next, the techniques used in network security are intrusion detection system, intrusion prevention system, biometrics, firewall authentication, encryption and tokens, then artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things and cloud security. These are the technologies which is used in network security. Next topic is cryptography. So cryptography is the technique of encrypting information and communications through use of code so that only those persons for whom the information is intended can understand it and process it. So thus preventing unauthorized access to information. Next is types of cryptography. First is secret key cryptography. It is an encryption system where the sender and the receiver of the message use a single common key to encrypt and decrypt the message. And this system is faster and quicker. But the problem is that the sender and receiver have to execute the key in a secure manner. So the most popular ERDS and AES, etc. Then next is hash function. There is no usage of any key in this algorithm. And hash value is calculated as per the plain text, which makes it impossible for contents in plain text to be recovered. And many operating systems use hash functions to encrypt passwords. Next is, I mentioned that digit, but it is asymmetric key cryptography. So under this system, a pair of key is used to encrypt and decrypt the information. A public key is used for encryption and a private key is used for encryption. So public key and private key are different. Even the public key is known by everyone, the intended receiver can only decode it because it alone knows private key. So next is the tool which is used in cryptography. First is the broker. It is a physical device which holds the information and authenticates the person's identity. Next is the key-based authentication. It is an asymmetric algorithm to confirm a client's identity and can be an effective substitute for using password to verify a client. Next is Docker. So Docker are the containers which are stored data. Next is Java cryptography architecture. So it contains APIs that handle specific functions like include encryption, managing keys, generating random numbers, and validating certificates. Next is time tool. So it allows the software developers to specify that the code that is developed there that hasn't been tampered with for publishing. Next is the technology which is used in cryptography. The first one is quantum computers and the cryptography. So the emerging technology of quantum computing promises greatly with power applications. Next is cloud computing. So when a company stores data on someone else's server, such as the public cloud, the company uses the control over securing that data. To solve that problem, companies encrypt the data before storing it on a cloud system. Next is blockchain. So companies have deployed the blockchain technology for secure transactions with the customer as well as storing the data such as medical records. These are the technologies which are used in cryptography. Next topic is the application security. So application security aims to protect software application, code and data against cyber threats. So you should apply the application security during all phases of development, including design, development and deployment. Next is the types of application security. There are many types. First is web application security. So a web application is a software that runs on a web server and it is accessed via the internet, such as HTTPS, firewall. And next type is API security. So API, that is application programming interfaces, are growing and important. They are the basis of modern microservices application, and an entire API economy has emerged, which allows organizations to share the data and access software functionality created by others. Next type is cloud native application security. These applications are built in a microservice architecture using technologies like virtual machines, VM, containers, and serverless platforms. And this cloud native security is a complex challenge because this application has a large number of moving parts and components tend to ensemble frequently torn down and replaced by others. So this makes it difficult to gain visibility over a cloud native environment and ensure all components are secure. Next, the tools which are used in application security. So there are many core tools. Jira Code is an application security platform that performs 5 types of analysis, that is static, dynamic, software composition analysis, interactive application security, integrity testing, and penetration testing. Next is GitLab, which is a complete open source DevOps platform delivered as a single application, fundamentally changing the way development, security, and ops teams for collaborate and basic software. Next, Quality Cloud platform. This platform is from San Francisco and based Quality is a network security and vulnerability management software featuring apps, scanning and security, network device mapping and detection and vulnerability. Next, Git Guardian internal monitoring. It helps the organization detect and fix vulnerabilities, source code and every step of the software development lifecycle. Next, we will go through the technologies which are used in application security. So the first technology is the web application firewall. So this prevents the attack with word-class analysis of web traffic to your application. Next is the runtime application self-protection. It can also be referred as RASC. So it is a real-time attack detection and prevention from your application runtime environment goes everywhere your application is. Next is API security. Automated API protection. It ensures your API endpoints are protected as they are published, shielding your application from exploitation. Next is advanced boot protection. Prevents the business logic attacks from all access points such as websites, mobile apps, and APIs. Next is DDoS protection, that is block attack traffic at the edge to ensure business continuity with guaranteed uptime and no performance impact. Next is attack analytics.
DDoS protection, you need to expand the distributed denial of service because few students are new students. That's why you need to expand distributed denial of service.
Okay, so DDoS is distributed denial of service protection. So it blocks the attack traffic at the edge to ensure business continuity. guaranteed uptime and more performance impact. Next is attack analysis. It ensures the complete visibility with machine learning and domain expertise across the application security stack to reveal patterns in the noise and detect the application attacks and thus enabling you to isolate and prevent attacks from cascades. Next is client side protection. It gives significant control over both on JavaScript code to reduce the risk of supply chain fault and prevent data breaches and also client side attacks. For the technologies which are using application. Thank you.
Very good explanation, Tejaswini. You can and you can post your PPT in the group chat so that a few students can follow and they can change the PPT. And what about Pravalika? Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What happened? What happened?
Network issue, sir.
Now it is.
Now, can I continue, sir?
Yeah, please finish it.
Okay.
Where you stop, from there you can start once again. We can finish it. Make it full speed. Make it full speed. Yes, correct.
From computer networks. Computer networking refers to interconnected computing devices that can exchange data and share resources with each other. Types of computer network. LAN. LAN connect computers and peripheral devices in a limited physical area such as business office, laboratory or college campus by means of links that transmit data rapidly. WAN. Wide area networks. WAN connects computers and smaller networks to larger networks over greater geographic areas, including different continents. Next, concepts of computer network. There are 7 layers in OSI model. OSI stands for Open Source Interconnection. Physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and application layer. In physical layer, it is responsible for transmitting and receiving data over transmission area. In data link layer, it defines the format of data on the network. In network layer, it will decide which physical path the data will take. In transport layer, it is responsible for delivering messages between network hosts. Session layer, it is responsible for establishing, maintaining and terminating the sessions. Presentation layer, it is responsible for converting data into standard format. Application layer, it is a human-computer interaction layer where applications can access the network services. Next, tools in computer networking. IP scanner. Having an IP scanner is priceless in a network environment, especially when we don't have login credentials to the network. Speed test. Websites like speedtest.net helps us to determine how much bandwidth we have in and out of our network. Next, net stack. Net stack. This utility is especially helpful on servers or hosts that run their own firewalls like SQL servers or Apache. GUIs will give us details about who has registered a particular domain name and often includes contact details for the registrator. NS lookup. It is a great utility for locating the IP address associated with the domain name and also checking to see that DNS resolution is working for our host. Next, techniques of computer networking. Local area network. LAN is a network of devices connected across short distances or located within a single defined area. Wireless local area network. AW. LAN can be considered a subcategory of regular local area networks. Wide area network. Instead of connecting local devices, a LAN connects multiple smaller networks over larger distances. Virtual private network. A VPN offers a unique combination of privacy and remote access. Virtual local network. A VLAN is a sub-network that takes groups of devices on a larger network and creates a virtual LAN for those devices, effectively separating them from the other devices on the network. Next, cloud computing. Cloud computing is the delivery of the different services throughout the network. Internet. These resources include tools and applications applications like data storage, servers, databases, networking, and software. Types of cloud computing. Private cloud, it is also known as internal cloud. It is the infrastructure operated solely for a single organization. Example, MS-Azure, Salesforce, Amazon, S4. Public cloud. The public cloud is also known as external cloud and is sold to public legacy infrastructure. Example, Google's Gmail or Dropbox. Hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is a composition of two or more clouds that are private, public, and community that remain unique entities but are bound together, offering the benefits of multiple deployment models. Example, MS-Azure, Salesforce, IBM, Blue Cloud. Next, community cloud. Community cloud is also known as external cloud and shared infrastructure by specific community. Example, health cloud, e-government, and social networks. Next, concepts of cloud computing. Software as a service. Software deployment model generated by a provider license and application to customers for use of service on demand. Next, platform as a service. Optimized IT and developer tools offered through a platform as a service for database and testing environment. Like infrastructure as a service. On-demand, highly scalable computing, storage, and hosting services. Next, tools in cloud computing. Cloudability is a financial management tool for analyzing all cloud expenses happening across an organization. Clouding. This tool is designed to assist corporate IT from over purchasing Amazon cloud resources. Next, Cloud Hub. It is an integration platform as a service where you can deploy sophisticated cloud integration applications in the cloud, create new APIs on top of the existing data sources, and much more. Identity platform. It is an integrated control point that provides governance and security across an enterprise cloud application. Next, Informatica. It is an industry-leading processing tool used for ETL to extract, transform, and load data. Techniques of cloud computing. Virtualization. Virtualization is the process of creating a virtual environment to run multiple applications and operating systems on the same server. Next, service-oriented architecture. Service-oriented architecture allows organizations to access on-demand cloud-based computing solutions according to the change of business needs. Grid computing. It is also known as distributed computing. It is a processor architecture that combines various different computing resources from multiple locations to achieve a common goal. Next, utility computing. It is the most trending IT service model. It provides on-demand computing resources, computation storage, and programming services via API, and infrastructure based on the pay-per-use method. Next, information security. Information security protects information from unauthorized activities, including infection, modification, or any disruption or destruction. The goal is to ensure the safety and privacy of critical data such as customer account details, financial data, or election property. Next, concepts of information security. Confidentiality, integrity, and anonymity. What is confidentiality? It means information is not disclosed to unauthorized individual entities and processes. Integrity means maintaining accuracy and completeness of data. Availability means information must be available when needed. Tools in information security. Nmap, or otherwise known as Error Trapper, an auditing tool used by InfoSec professionals to perform an audit of various OS-based network systems. Next, Parker. Parker is the most accurate automated tool that can be used to find various vulnerabilities in various networking and operating systems. Next, Retina. The Retina is not just a simple web application tool through which you can find a list of potential vulnerabilities in security networks and related systems. Next, White-Hat. White-Hat is a robust tool that brings into account the use of various tools, software, and other pen testing fundamentals, all of which together can help to create a safe working environment throughout the software development lifecycle. Techniques of information security. Identifying the risk. It is crucial for managers to be able to identify the most important assets and what kind of damage could be done to the missing assets due to cyber. Basic information security protocol. One of the most modern requirements is to be should use a strong password. Strong password should be minimum of 12 characters, while being easy for the user to remember, but it is very difficult to remember for cyber attackers. Next, preventing account breaching. A breach of customer data such as payment history and password could be devastating to any businesses, including startups, in order to identify and report SQL injection attacks of this nature. Then the strongest web firewalls and risk assessment using dynamic and static analysis security tools should be implemented. Network security. Network security encompasses all the steps taken to protect the integrity of a computer network and the data within it. Network security is important because it keeps sensitive data safe from cyber attacks and ensures the network is usable and trustworthy. A network is composed of interconnected devices such as computer servers and wireless networks. Many of these devices are susceptible to potential attackers. Successful network security strategies employ multiple security solutions to protect users and organizations from malware and cyber attacks like distributed layer of service. Concepts of network security. Protection. Protection means configure systems and networks correctly and ensure there are no vulnerabilities. Detection. It identifies dangers before the attacker does damage or spreads to other networks. Reaction. It quickly eliminates threats and return the network to its safe state. Network security tools and techniques. Access control. If threat actors can't access your network, the amount of damage they will be able to do will be extremely limited. Anti-malware software. Malware is a form of viruses, trojans, bombs, keyboarders, spyware, and so on. It is designed to spread through computer systems and infect network. Anomaly detection. Anomaly detection engines allow you to analyze your network so that when breaches occur, you will be alerted to them quickly enough to be able to respond. Application security. Application security helps establish security parameters for any applications that may be relevant to your network security. Data loss prevention. Data loss prevention technologies and policies help protect staff and other users from misusing and possibly compromising sensitive data or allowing said data out of the network. Email security. As with data loss prevention, email security is focused on showing up human-layered security weaknesses. Firewalls. Firewalls function much like gates that can be used to secure the borders between your network and the internet. Intrusion prevention system. Intrusion prevention system, it is also called intrusion detection. It constantly scans and analyzes network traffic or packets so that different types of attackers can be identified and responded to quickly. Network segmentation. Network segmentation allows you to grant the right access to the right traffic while restricting traffic from suspicious sources. Web security. Including security tools, hardware, policies, and more, web security is a blanket term to describe the network security. It measures business take to ensure safe web use when connected to an internal network. Next, cryptography. Cryptography is the art and science of achieving security by encoding messages to make them non-readable. What are the types of cryptography? Semantic key cryptography. It is also known as secret key cryptography, and in this type of cryptography you can use only secret key. Asymmetric key cryptography is also known as public key cryptography, and it employs the use of two keys. This cryptography differs from is more secure than symmetric cryptography. Hash function. Hash values in ECS is calculated based on the plaintext, making it impossible to recover the plaintext context. Many operating systems encrypt passwords using hash functions. In this, we are first sending plaintext and we are encrypted, and by using ciphertext is also known as non-readable format, and we are decrypting, and again encryption we are converting into readable format is known as plaintext. When data is encrypted, a message and an encryption key are passed through the encryption algorithm. To decrypt the data, the ciphertext and encryption key are passed to the decryption algorithm. Encryption and decryption can be done by using a single key. It is a process called symmetric encryption. Next, cryptographic tool. Security token. A security token is a physical device that holds information that authenticates a person's identity. Key-based authentication. Key-based authentication is a method that employs asymmetric algorithms to confirm a client's identity and can be an effective substitute for using passwords to verify a client. Docker. A Docker software platform builds applications based on containers Small self-contained environments that share an operating system kernel but otherwise run in isolation from one another. Java cryptography architecture. The popular Java programming language has built-in cryptography concept. In Java cryptography architecture, it is integrated with the core Java application programming interface, which is also known as API. Next, Sign tool. Another security tool embedded in an operating system is Microsoft Sign tool. A command line tool, Sign tool administratively signs and timestamp files and verifies each pending files. Next techniques. 3DS is also known as triple data encryption standard. It is unique in that it uses symmetric key encryption, 3 distinct 36-bit keys. This method encrypts data in full bit times, essentially transforming a singular 36-bit key into 168-bit key. Bluefish is based on the earlier version of the block cipher called Blowfish. It is essentially also known as symmetric block cipher with a block size ranging from 128 to 256. Next, advanced encryption standard. It is one of the most secure encryption methods. The symmetric encryption algorithms make use of block cipher, which fixes data points one at a time with preset type blocks. Next, RSA, which enable driver sharp and arrival. The RSA algorithm utilizes public key cryptography to transmit data through an unclear network. It is an asymmetric cryptography algorithm, meaning that it functions on two distinct keys that are private and public. Next, application security. Application security is the process of developing, adding, and testing security features within applications to prevent security vulnerabilities against threats such as unauthorized access and modification. Types of application security. Security testing controls prevent vulnerabilities during development. Next, access control. It blocks unauthorized users from accessing applications or authorized users from performing unauthorized actions. Next, authentication. It verifies the identity of entities and users programs requesting access to application resources. Next, authorization. It ensures the authenticated entities are authorized to access the request resources. Encryption. It encrypts and protects sensitive data. Encryption controls often work at multiple network layers within or outside the application. Log control. It tracks and records all application activity to ensure accountability and provide investigation information. Concepts of application security. To categorize security controls, focus on how they protect an application from attack. Means it is preventative controls. Means it blocks security threats by focusing on vulnerabilities. For instance, encryption and access controls are features that prevent attackers from accessing data, while security testing helps identify threats and vulnerabilities. Corrective controls. It mitigates the impact of an attack and improving risks. For instance, patching tools help identify vulnerabilities. Detective controls. Let security teams identify when attacks occur. They are essential for securing applications. Examples including monitoring tools, AV scanners, and intrusion detection systems. IDS. Next, application security tools and techniques. Software composition analysis. A process that automatically detects open source software in code to evaluate security, compliance, and quality. Static application security testing. A security testing method to analyze source code for vulnerability. Dynamic application security testing. It provides insight into how applications behave during production. Interactive application security testing. It is used to analyze code during testing run by automation and human testing. Next, mobile application security testing. It provides designed to identify vulnerability in applications on mobile platforms. Next, runtime application security protection. In runtime application protection, it is a technology that helps apps to protect themselves in real time by identifying and blocking threats. Virtual machines. Virtual machine is an efficient virtualization technology that emulates a computer system inside a physical machine. That means you can run another or multiple computers inside a single physical computer. Software container technology. A software container technology or container technology is a set of technologies for standardizing the packaging of an application along with its dependencies. Thank you.
Very good explanation, Pravalika. You and what is her name? She explained. Both of you can share your PPTs in the group so that remainings also they can explain their presentations.
Okay, sir.
Who is Sushmita? Why you are sharing your screen? Sushmita. So Pravalika and what is that her name? She explained very well. Both of you can share your PPTs in the group so that the remaining can also prepare their own style 8 topics. So tomorrow we'll see next concept again. I will explain cryptography with practicals. Tomorrow we'll see the practicals. Then followed by the 4 topics are there. Our training will continue up to March 15th. So one by one topic we will complete, and you need to take initiative and you also contribute your work. Then only you can attempt any interview. If you are explaining now, that means definitely you are going to start your interview with good knowledge. Then definitely they will select you as a security engineer or cyber security analyst. So with this one concluding today's session, and tomorrow be ready, we are going to start the cryptography. Any doubts? Pravalika, you can share your PPT.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Tejaswini and Pravalika, you both presented very well, and Nayan also presented very well, and you both are share these 3 PPTs in this group so that everybody can follow you, and they will also present their concepts. So with this one I am closing.
Okay, you can leave the session now. Esta es una